Baby, do you know what you wanna hear? You can say the word, make it all so clear. No one wants to leave with the word, but love, we only need a rush. We can last along. I wish that I could fall right between your eyes, but you just stand so tall and necked out aside. I wish that I could fall, but only to lean backwards right to your arms, your arms.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tim Byrne, and you're listening to Vocaverse on WNYU 89.1 FM. And as you may have guessed, we have a duet with special guest in the studio today. But let me open up this Discord call because they're not actually in the studio. Let me put my headphones on. Guys, I'm really good at my job. Oh. Hello, are you there?
Hi, how's it going?
Hello, okay, do you say that one more time?
Hello, how's it going?
Yay, sorry, my headphone audio was down and I'm really good at my job. Hi.
Awesome, hi.
Who are you?
Who am I? I don't know. Who am I? Wait, it's all coming to me all at once. Hi, my name is Jamie P, also known as Jamie Paige. I did that in the wrong order. I rehearsed this whole thing in my head beforehand. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, and vocal synth enthusiast. I really like Gumi Magpoid and Kasane Teto. I've written songs with them such as Machine Love, Bird Brain, Rot for Clout, I Wish That I Could Fall. And I'm also a member of the band Flavor Foley. It's written songs like Butcher Vanity, Static, Spoken For, and Raw Dog. I'm very excited to be here. Hello.
I'm also really excited for you to be here, Jamie. Oh my God, this is such a wonderful night for everyone.
Yeah.
This is such a wonderful night for everyone. If it's not night for you, well, it's about to be midnight somewhere, aka New York. Anyway,
it's night in your hearts, you know?
It's night in your hearts, and like it's just like so like vibey and moody, and you're here, Jamie P. And
yay!
Let's just jump straight into the questions. Is that okay?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I would love
straight
this.
into it. I want to talk about your origin story, Jamie P. What inspired you to start producing music?
My origin tale.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things that I feel like contributed to me wanting to become a musician. I mean, for the longest time, I wanted to be like a guitarist or a drummer or something like that. I grew up around parents who loved 70s and 80s dad rock, prog rock, a lot of like Peter Gabriel and Yes, and my dad really likes Alan Parsons Project, like very big fan of them. He's spent hours talking to me about them, and I haven't actually sat down and listened to any albums of theirs other than like him playing them for me. But the thing that inspired me to start producing music in the first place, and I haven't really talked about this before, but so do you know the game Rock Band?
I do know the game Rock Band. It's where you play the guitar and like Gerard Way is in there and he's singing at you.
Yeah, they used to have a thing during like Rock Band 2 where you could like chart your own songs for you could chart your own songs and start selling them as DLC. It was the Rock Band Network, and I somehow managed to convince my parents, like, because I really liked plastic guitar rhythm games when I was younger. And I somehow convinced my parents to spend like $70 for like the registration fees. And like I got the whole thing like figured out. Like I installed the DAW Reaper on my computer. And I never like released anything because I was like I don't know, 11. I was a baby. But I had Reaper installed on my computer, and I ended up just like messing around with it. Like, hey, I can make music with this thing, and it just spiraled out of control from there. I moved on to using GarageBand like very quickly after getting frustrated with Reaper being kind of not very beginner friendly, at least for like an 11-year-old, and yeah, just a couple things happened here and there, and we're here now.
Yeah, we are here now. And you know what's really funny about this Reaper thing? Last week when Camellia was on, he was gassing up Reaper so hard.
Yeah, no, it rules. Like, genuinely a fantastic DAW. Like, I will ride for Reaper.
You were
any
just
day.
11.
I was 11, and it was
11.
free. You know, like that was where I was at. I was 11, and it was free.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. And as an 11-year-old, I like a little treat, and I like free software, and I will download a virus on my parents' desktop.
I literally destroyed my parents' computer like at least twice by downloading viruses onto it. We went through 2 different computers because I just wrecked them. That was the kind of child I was.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Yeah, no, I had a moment like that because I was trying to play some of the original Spyro games, and I just Googled download Spyro the Dragon or something. And I was
that's awesome.
I was 8. So that wasn't good. And I was like, what happened? I just wanted my dragon on the computer. Anyway, let me get back on topic. Question number 2. What made you interested in Vocaloid music alongside using Vocaloid software in your own work?
So, I had been making music for like a couple years. It was like a couple years back when I was like 13. I hadn't really made anything with like vocals at that point yet. I had written some songs, like I'd written lyrics before, but I never actually like properly recorded anything for the most part. But I was on Tumblr at the time, as many 13-year-olds were back in the day. And I had a friend who, like, just one night, he sat me down and was like, I need to show you Vocaloid music. I am obsessed with Vocaloid music. I need to show you. And we just, like, we went through a bunch of like VG person re-uploads of Nico Nico videos. And I remember very distinctly the first vocal synth song that I feel like ever really gripped me. That I was like, whoa, I've never heard anything that sounds like this. It was specifically the EZFG song, Hurting for a Very Hurtful Pain.
That's so true. That is so true, by the way.
I mean, that song still goes crazy. And I feel like you can tell that that's something that I would love listening to it, because it's got like really frenetic break stuff going on. That song's such a banger. Like, I still love it. I've always been somebody who like really liked aggressive electronic music. I was listening to Aphex Twin and stuff at this point. I was like Venetian snares, which like I found Venetian snares because people made custom drum charts of it for Rock Band, and like, you know, it's like, oh my god, this is like 5 billion notes per second, and also this music is crazy, I need to listen to more of it. And then so I was like I was listening to music with names, with song track titles that I should not have been reading when I was 13, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose.
And it is what it is. I'm just gonna ask this question off the dome. Would you ever make a song that's a little more freaky compositionally, not freaky lyrically? We know you, but
I mean, yeah. You know, this is coming from Miss, you know, Raw Dog. I've been there.
Yeah, we've been there. You guys had
I need a hot dog loving tonight.
Yeah, you had to rewrite the whole song to put it on the radio last time.
Yeah.
But like, would you ever make something that's a little little creepy, like weirdly sounding? You want to do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean. A lot of the stuff that I've been making recently has been much more in that vein. I've been trying to, because I feel like with Constant Companions, I've kind of pigeonholed myself a little bit sonically. I never intended for I honestly never intended for the like kind of electronic rock fusion thing that I've got going on that album to be something that I held on to forever. And a lot of the stuff that I'm making now, I mean, it still has guitars because I think I've accidentally gotten to the point where that's just a permanent aspect of my style now. But I have been messing around with like hardware synths and hardware samplers and like making really freaky stuff that's very much in the vein of the sort of stuff that I was listening to when I was like 12 and 13. And I have a couple songs in the back pocket that are #freaky with it. I've been trying to get weirder with song structure and everything too, not just production, but you know.
Yeah, I'm really excited to hear some freaky stuff from Jamie P. But also, I do have an announcement. So the show is so popular, the stream went down, and that's why
awesome.
people can't hear. I just heard from the tech director. If you're hearing this now, you survived the purge. But apparently I have to go reset something to make the show work. So we will just keep going with the music if you can hear it. And
all right, fantastic.
The next song is Monte Carlo by Audio featuring Gumi.
Yeah.
Yay! Woo. Okay, I'll see you later, Jamie P.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Wow.
This is 89.1 FM, WNYU.
Hello. My name is Tim Byrne. And we're listening to Vocaverse at WNYU 89.1 FM. We should be back. Some people should be here. Again, I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties. Jamie Paige is just so absolutely fire that the website broke. But we move. Anyway. Jamie P, you still there?
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Anyway, first of all, I do have to say what we were just listening to because I forgot last time. We just heard Spoil Little Baka, covered by Jamie P, originally by Underscores, and Lamaze P, featuring Kasane Tattoos in 2005, and Manifesto, also by Jamie Page, featuring Gumi and Kasane Tattoos in 2005, and Monte Carlo by Audio, featuring Gumi, released in 2023, and finally, kicking off the whole show, we heard Object of Affection by Jamie Page, featuring Henri, Gumi, and Kasane Tattoos in 2004, and we heard Nothing Else. Anyway.
Nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else. Anyway, Jamie, a little birdie has told me that you have an announcement to make to us about oysters? What art that?
Yes. I would like to tell you about the Billion Oyster Project. All right, let me put on my best PSA voice. Before European colonization, the area currently known as the New York Harbor used to contain half the world's population of oysters. A key figure in the local ecosystem, these oysters filter nitrogen from the water, prevent erosion, and reduce flooding. Through overharvesting and industrial pollution, however, these numbers have now near diminished. The Billion Oyster Project aims to restore the oyster reef population through reef reconstruction and monitoring, all through the help of volunteers and public school students. For more information on how to get involved, go to billionoysterproject.org, Again, that's billionoysterproject.org. This has been a public service announcement from WNYU.
Oh my God, thank you, Jamie Page. I want Billions oysters too. Guys.
I would love delicious, yum.
Yeah, delicious, yum, but we can't eat them. We have to repopulate them, and then we can eat them.
Oh, wait, no,
and then we can eat them.
No,
we can eat them after. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you for that PSA, Jamie P. But yeah, let's just jump right into some other questions right now. I want to talk to you a little bit about music production. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
I was kind of hoping you
said
no.
What if I said no?
Yeah, what if you said no? I was kind of hoping. I don't even know what I would have said, but I was like, there could be a bit here. What if you did say no? Yeah. I'd be like, okay, well, we'll move on to something else. But
I'm not feeling it.
You said yes. So, I'm wondering, and a couple other people are wondering, because I did make a tweet being like, ask Jamie P questions via me. I'm your vessel. A lot of people want to know, and also I want to know, how do you start when you compose a song, and where do you get your inspiration from?
So usually my starting point for a song is that I'll get some snippet of a melody, or maybe just like a turn of phrase that I think is really catchy, just stuck in my head. And the way that I write, I usually will like take that one phrase or that one little bit of a melody, and I'll flesh that out into just a little single chorus, like just one little vertical slice of a song, and I just sort of like work out from there, just writing what comes to me off the dome, and I feel like my inspiration, I write a lot of music that's just based on how I'm feeling at any given moment. And honestly, like, writing music is kind of my way of dealing with those emotions and processing them. And I feel like that's honestly just where a lot of my inspiration comes from. It's just like where the point I am in my life, the things that are just happening around me in the moment. And me trying to navigate it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And that's cool that music could be like a vessel for you to do that. So what were you thinking about when you wrote Raw Dog? Don't answer that.
Hot dogs.
Hot dog, yay!
Hot dog. I was thinking about The King of Rock and Roll by Prefab Sprout.
Is that the
Hot
actual
dog.
answer?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, no, sorry I had to make a bit out of it.
No, it's fine. I love bits. Please.
I love the bit. But yeah, no, music as a way to process things. Love that. And kind of just like going more into music production, quite a few people asked, what do you consider to be the most difficult part of composing? Is there a song that you made that you consider to be particularly challenging to have made?
Honestly, so like I was saying, I start with just a vertical slice of a song, and usually from there I can kind of intuit what like the verse or like the B section will sound like based on that. I feel like honestly the hardest part of composing is figuring out how to end a song. I'm the kind of person that like I will listen. I love listening to music on loop. I could listen to the same song on loop for 10 hours straight and just, be hunky dory. I have that kind of brain.
No, I get that.
And I think that's part of the reason why all my songs end up being too long. But like, because I never want to stop. I write a good loop and I never want to stop listening to it.
That's so real. That's so real.
Honestly, so yeah, it's like the hardest part of writing a song is just figuring out how to finish it. It's always that like last 10%.
Would you ever do like a prog rock thing where you make a song that's like 23 minutes long?
To say would I ever implies that I haven't already been working on that, but that's all I'll say about that.
Will you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
Do you wear wigs?
Maybe.
Will you ever wear wigs? Anyway,
I could.
You could. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting, Jamie P. Also, wait, another question I want to ask. What's like the most recent song you've had on loop like that?
Most recent song that I've had on loop like that. Oh gosh, that is a really good question. I have to look through what I've been listening to recently.
No, I gotta do that every time too.
Oh gosh. So one of my favorite bands, the Beths, they put out a new album recently. It was like end of August. And I really, really like the song Roundabout off of that project. The album's called Straight Line Was a Lie, and their song Roundabout is it's got like a sort of hammered dulcimer. No, it's not hammered dulcimer. It's oh god, it starts with it mandolin. It's like sort of a mandolin type thing going on there. Probably not, actually. That is probably like just a 12-string guitar or something, but it's just this really like delicate kind of folky, like medieval type instrument, like in this very indie rock arrangement, and it's I love it. I love it. And it's exactly what I'm looking for from them.
Oh, I like that too. I got to tap in because I know you like the kind of fantasy stuff lately, huh?
Oh yeah,
we discussed
for
this.
sure.
We discussed this, guys. You don't know. We discussed this.
I mean, like in general, not just lately.
Oh,
like I'm very like, yeah.
Yeah, you're. You know what? I'm just gonna like skip over to my silly Billy section on the questions and ask you this now because it's relevant.
Yes.
What would your fantasy class be? Or like, what sort of creature would you be too?
All right, I'm leaning in, doing
Okay.
the gamer lean right now.
Okay, gamer
A lot
lean.
of people would assume that because I'm a musician, I would be a bard.
Yeah.
This is an answer that this is something that people have consigned me before.
Yeah,
And,
but it's too obvious, isn't it?
no, yeah, and it's too foppish, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not I'm not some foppish lad gallivanting around like in my stirrups, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like the answer would have like very like if you had asked me 10 years ago or like 7 years ago, the answer would have very easily been like, oh, I'm a knight, sword and board like paladin type, or maybe even like great sword wielder if you had asked me a little bit later into that progression. But honestly, I'm the wizard.
Oh, you're the wizard.
I think actually like if I'm being like measured with my response here, probably a spell sword, you know, like sort of, which I guess is like kind of paladin-esque, but like I'm thinking like a Final Fantasy Dark Knight, you know, like swinging around just a giant.
You're a little magical with it.
A little magical with it, you know. I'm casting spells, but also I'm swinging around a big hunk of metal.
Yeah.
That's kind of that feels appropriate, you know.
That does feel appropriate. I agree with this. You're the wizard with a
I'm the wizard. I'm the sword wizard.
the swizzard.
It's sip and slizzard in my ride. Like 3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly like a G6. Yeah,
G6.
true.
What would you be, like a sort of creature in this scenario, or would you still be like a humanoid?
A cat girl.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. There was like a hint of like embarrassment in your voice. Don't be embarrassed. Say it with your chest, Jamie P.
I would be a cat girl, and I would have one mystic eye that glows purple
Yes.
whenever I cast my spells, my evil dark spells.
Yes, that's awesome. Yes. Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And now everyone draw fan art of that if you want.
Please draw fan art of it, and it would make me very
Yeah,
happy.
I kind of want to do that. I don't have time. I kind of want to though. I want to draw like it's like very chunni, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And like those like photos of the werewolves ripping their shirts off.
Yes, yes. I'm very chunni. Like I have a chunni heart. Okay, like I'm on DeviantArt. Okay.
Yeah, you are, and I was on DeviantArt too. Aw. Wait, did you?
I wasn't actually on DeviantArt. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I was saying it like spiritually. I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask, like, did you F with My Little Pony, and if so, like, what breed of pony would you be?
I'm gonna level with you. That was kind of like one of the things that I wasn't like
Really?
into.
Whoa.
I did DJ at a brony convention once, but I'm
Wait.
not like we're
Wait,
not
when was
going to
that?
talk. Oh, that was back in like 2014. I'm not going to talk about that too much.
Oh my god, dude! I went to a brony convention though. I think like 2015. Wow.
Oh wow! No, time flies.
Wow, we're both around horses. Like we really are similar, Jamie P.
I grew up in Texas. Like, of course, I was around horses. You know?
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, yeehaw.
Horses? Uma Musume?
Oh, well, Uma Musume. That's another thing that I like don't really know anything about.
Okay.
I just know that people have made like crazy edits.
No, they have.
Like there's a cadmium colors edit for like the one like scientist looking one. Oh, it goes crazy. It's awesome. I love whenever people do like fan cam edits.
Oh yeah,
to one of my songs. Like
that's probably
that's
like a crazy feeling, isn't it?
that is the highest honor as far as I'm concerned. Like genuinely, like you like my song and you want to like make you want to like do like hype moments and aura.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was
with
thinking.
your
Hype
with your
moments and aura.
blurbo about it. Like that rules. That rules.
That does rule.
Thank you.
It does rule. I agree.
I'm honored to be a part of this moment.
Yeah, no, you are part of the moment, Jamie P.
Thank you.
And I love that for you. And it's very well deserved. It's very well deserved. I'm gonna ask one more question before we listen to some more music. Is that okay?
Absolutely, please.
Yay! Okay, I'm wondering, you have a lot of repeated motifs in your work. Why what draws you towards doing that?
I'm a really big fan of video game soundtracks. One of my favorite composers, Masayoshi Soken. Oh my god, did I butcher his name just now? I need to actually fact check myself. No, I got it right. I'm sorry. I got really unsure because I'm on FM radio right now. Masayoshi Soken, who does the music for Final Fantasy XIV, a game that I've spent too much time playing. And Nobuo Uematsu, who is somebody who I don't think I need to elaborate on if you know anything else about Final Fantasy. And people like Toby Fox, stuff like that. That's a very common thing in story and music that's meant to accompany stories, music that's meant to accompany things. And I feel like I'm really drawn to it because I am always thinking about the plot of what I write. I feel like I'm never it wasn't always like this. I used to just write songs that were just songs, but over time, there just became a really obvious overarching narrative in a lot of what I was writing, and it's not necessarily a narrative in the literal sense. I don't know if I could tell you there's characters per se. Maybe they'll start being characters later. Maybe there's kind of already characters in some of the later stuff that I've put out. But there's definitely a story that I'm trying to tell with what I write, and I feel like I'm drawn to leitmotifs because I feel like there's a lot of music that accompanies stories that incorporates that, but not a lot of music that's meant to tell stories that incorporates that. Yeah. Well, unless you're talking about prog rock or stuff like that. But
I'm thinking about prog rock because Cadmium. Constant Companions. Is this a rock opera? Is this a
little bit?
Yeah,
it could definitely get the American Idiot treatment. I think
I would kind of love if it did, or if some guy just did that with his friends.
Honestly,
that would be awesome.
that. See, that's what I would want. I wouldn't want a Broadway adaptation of it. I would want somebody to get together with 10 of their friends and just make it.
Yeah,
just make it in their freaking backyard or their apartment. That sounds like the sickest thing in the world. That
Honestly,
would be perfect.
I would be seated for that in a big way.
Same. Oh wow,
that would be so cool. Now I'm just imagining it in my brain. Anyway, actually I have one more question. This is coming from Keys Jen from Mackinamory. How many OTTs do you consider acceptable on the master?
At least 20.
Yeah, that sounds right. Anyway, so we're going to listen to another song now. And the song, it is called It's 2013 Again. It's like a redo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did it again.
Doing it again.
It's so cutie wooty. Anyway.
Cutie wooty, yeah.
It's so cutie wooty. Anyway, so we'll listen to that now, and I'll see you later, JBP. See you later, JBP.
Bye.
Bye, JBP. Bye, JBP, guys. Bye, JBP. It's 2013 again.
What's up? I'm vocally pop star Mackenzie Mazos, aka Shorty, and you're listening to WNYU FM New York. Oh my god, this is almost as good as Miko Expo.
WNYU FM New York,
the only vocally radio show.
Hello. My name is Timber, and you're listening to Vocaverse on WNYU 89.1 FM. We are back. Jamie P, you still there?
Hi. Oh my god, hi.
Hi. Oh, yippee.
Yeehaw.
Jamie. Anyway, I gotta talk about what we just heard. We just heard Breeze Blows. Breeze Bros. Breeze Blows by Jamie Paige featuring Marcy Neighbors, Marlo Jacobs, and Henri Arcane, released in 2024. And Mirai Glide by Kami featuring Gumi, released in 2025. And it's 2013 again by Jamie Paige featuring Gumi, released in 2024. Anyway, we got more questions for you, Jamie P. Are you?
Yes.
Are you so questioned up? Are you questioned up right now?
I'm so ready to be answering. I'm ready. Tee me up. I'm hitting the shots.
If the shots were questions.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, totally. My first question is, are there any Vocaloids you like to use but haven't yet?
Oh gosh, that's a really good question. I have all of the Tokyo 6 girlies. The Tokyo 6 Synth V voice banks. Koharu, Rika, Natsuki, Karin, and we have used Chifu for a Flavor Foley song, but I want to use her for something solo too. And Ivana. I really want to make a song with Ivana because Porter Robinson. I mean, of course.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
This
Wow.
Porter Robinson. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I agree with that though. I think a song with like any of the Tokyo 6 girls would be really cool. I like them.
Yeah.
And
they've got really nice voice banks too. Genuinely,
they do. Like, we need to upvote that so everyone adds them to their song. And you know what? In a similar vein, we touched on this a little earlier, but I'm just going to say it again. Are there any genres of music you want to explore one day, but also haven't?
That's a really good question. I want to make, I want to make prog rock because, of course, I do.
Hell yeah! Sorry, the dad in me jumped out.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, there's a dad in all of us. There's a dad in me.
Yeah, there's a dad in all of us.
And he yearns to be listening to King Crimson at all hours of the day.
True,
I don't know why I decided to put on that voice there, but it felt appropriate for the moment.
It is appropriate.
More straightforward jazz.
Ooh.
I'm a jazz musician. I was a jazz drummer in college.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
This is actually a pretty important. That was a thing that taught me a lot about music.
Dude, you're just like that guy from Whiplash.
Yeah, no, it was exactly like that. And it left me mentally scarred for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And also, I want to make acid house.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I own two different Roland TB-303s, not the actual original ones, but two clones of them. Mm-hmm. I need to make acid house. It's just I gotta let the dog out.
Gotta let the dog out. Raw dog back again. Back again. Raw dog.
Raw dog.
I need that hot
acid
dog.
house remix.
Yeah. Raw dog. Oh wait, that kind of be. Would that be fire?
Yeah. That was me trying to do an acid house bass, but it really did not work the way that I wanted it to. My voice was not doing what I was trying to get it to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
For everyone listening at home, I'm sorry.
No, public apology right now. Public apology right
All humans
now.
must go through growth, and I know that better than anyone.
Anyway, this really just is the rapid fire round, but this question is coming from, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this person's name.
Dad, wait, I see it on the list. Okay.
I just say it's something girl. Is there an origin or specific reason for the shrimp motif, or do you just really like shrimp?
So the origin of the shrimp was that my good friend Q, who does all of my major album art releases ever since Bittersweet, Q. I asked Q to iterate upon something that the artist Valerie Holla had done for the album art for Autumn Every Day, which were these little outline doodle creatures. I call them the doodle critters. That's the internal name for them. Yeah. And I wanted Q to iterate on that because I wanted that to be a visual motif going forward because I thought it just felt right. When drawing out all the different designs, Q added one, which was the shrimp, and I was taken immediately. I was obsessed with this thing, from the moment I laid eyes on it. It almost wasn't a thing that stuck until my good friend Rice Deity asked me to do the song for Shrimp Miku, and that's really where it was just okay, I guess I'm doing shrimp now. And the funniest part about this, which like I haven't really talked about this, but I have a shellfish allergy. I genuinely have a shellfish allergy.
Well, then you'll be friends with the shrimp instead of consuming it, I guess.
Yeah, they're my friends. If I tried to eat them, I'd die.
Yeah, I will say, unfortunately, I got that one on you. I recently grew out of my shellfish allergy, and I have eaten a shrimp. I'm sorry, Jamie. Will you forgive me?
No.
That's okay. Okay. Man, I can't believe a shrimp can guest on this radio show. Anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the sort of a sea theme, this person's been asking me to ask this question to a Vocaloid producer for so long. I'm just going to ask it to you because I feel like you'd be the most receptive to it.
Okay.
Coming from Melty Solid, do you think fish dream?
I think that all creatures dream to some extent.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing like I think if a creature sleeps, it dreams because like the whole point. Yeah, the whole point of like dreaming is to like actually like go through and like process all the stimuli that you've like taken in over like the course of your waking hours and actually like sort through it and sort of like convert it into long-term memory. At least I'm no neuroscientist and I know nothing. I might be talking out of my butt right now. But like that's like my understanding of it. And so and also like, I have a cat. I have a beloved cat. Her name is Ruby Wednesday.
Oh, shout out.
And I love her dearly. She is a wretched beast. And I see her laying there and kicking her little feet and like twitching, and it's like, she's running around in her dreams. She's chasing little mice or whatever.
I love that.
I think fish dream. I want to believe in a world in which fish dream.
Honestly, me too. Also, if you were a fish, what would you dream about?
Swimming.
Swim.
Swimming. I mean, what else?
This is true.
What else is there?
This is true. Maybe there's a food on occasion.
Yeah, a little like pellet or like flake. Yeah.
Okay.
Or some such.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to do one more question in this section before we move on.
All right.
What does the P in Jamie P really stand for?
So like, like a couple of years ago, like,
that makes sense.
And like, I've been there like once, but like, I don't know, like it just doesn't sort of like when you and the Paige.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, like I totally get that. Yeah, so like let's just listen to some more music now.
Okay.
What's our next song?
That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Our next song is Digital Physical Heart by Von A. Lily featuring Unreleased in 2022.
Such a banger. Another song that I've listened to on loop for hours
I actually
before.
hadn't heard this song before I was putting together the playlist for tonight, and I was like, oh, this one's good.
It's so good.
Oh, this one's
good. So good.
I agree. I agree with this. Anyway, JVP, I'll see you for our final mic break in a little bit.
Absolutely.
Sup, I'm Vocaloid producer Dov P. I make music about
the man who lives in my city.
And you're listening to
WNYU New York.
Hello. My name is Ten Burn. You're listening to Vocaverse on WNYU 89.1 FM. We are heading towards the end of the night, but we still have a couple questions to hear from Jamie P, who's right here. Jamie, you still here?
Hi. What if I just said no?
Oh, that would suck. Oh, man, guys,
yeah,
the show's ending early. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's a crying shame.
Yeah, crying shame. Yeah. Anyway, well, we've reached the end of the show. How do you feel, Jamie?
I feel kind of like sweaty, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one to have. Yeah.
Thank you. I try, you know? I only the best for Jamantha.
for genius penis, yeah. On Discord. Anyway, I got a couple, one, maybe two more questions for you.
Fantastic.
And I will do the first question. This is coming from Joe Kama on Twitter.com. If you could send a message to yourself a decade back, what would you say?
Oh gosh. Oh man, that one is actually like that's a bit emotional for me.
Yeah, it's quite poignant, isn't it?
Especially because like a decade ago was like a really rough time for me, but also like one of the most important times of my life. I think I would say, you know, I know things look hopeless right now, really, really dire, and they've looked that way for a minute. But right now, you're setting yourself on the path to living for maybe the first actual time in your life, and there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot that happens. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of people coming and a lot of people going. But if nothing else, I'm still here, you know, and I'm happy to be here. And I am really excited for you to learn what that feels like.
Oh,
so
I really like that.
You know,
that's so nice, Jamie.
I don't know. I have a lot of sympathy for the past me, even though she might have been a little bit stupid. But you know,
well, weren't we all, Jamie?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, we were all babies crapping our diapers once.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, you know, and like that applies to everybody. Like, so you know, we're all just guys. We gotta do what we gotta do, and we gotta look forward and face the sunrise.
Yeah, face the sunrise. I like that. That's
what I do every day.
Oh, that's just really nice. It feels peaceful too. Like I'm imagining it, like in it being in like an open field and like looking at the sun. There's like sunflowers around. They're also looking. It's just so nice, and the breeze is blowing through my hair.
Oh.
Wow.
Through the window, open door?
Yeah.
Feel that chill roll down your spine? Another day, it's always more?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like Jamie, Paige, Marcy Neighbors, Marlo Jacobs, Henri. Arcade.
Yeah. Jamie, you're awesome. I got one more question.
All right.
What do you want to leave our listeners on? Like, is there anything you want to depart onto our audience? Maybe any advice, any words of wisdom from Jamie P herself?
I feel like it would be a similar thing to what I was telling myself from a decade ago. You know, I feel like times are rough. Times are scary. Like life is always finding a way to throw just the most nightmarish situations at you. Like even like small tragedies and like little crises. But it's the people that you keep close and the people you love that keep you going through that. And I think that one of the most important things that you can do for yourself is to learn to include yourself in that list of people too.
Oh yeah.
And I hope that was kind of the thing with Constant Companions, the album, because the idea is that the constant companion, you know, there's no companion more constant than yourself. And I think that there's endless strength to be found in being your best friend, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I really like that, Jamie.
Thank you. I try. I try.
Well, your efforts have paid off, Jamie P. You're like a modern Socrates.
Winner.
Yeah. Wow, way to change the tone of the conversation.
Yeah, I had to lighten the mood a little bit because I have to soften every blow with a little bit of a bit.
Yeah, and it's okay.
That's life.
I love a good bit. You love a good bit. We all love a good bit. That's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're gonna move into our last song here. But thank you so much for being on the show, Jamie. I really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I really appreciate you having me. I would like, I don't know. I love being here and I love yapping.
Yeah,
it was a fun time.
Yeah,
you got to listen to some tunes.
Yeah, we talked about fish.
We talked about fish and swimming.
Yeah, swim.
Yeah, swim.
Yeah. Anyway, also, wait, I need to read out the songs we heard. I forgot.
Oh, yes, please.
Oops, guys. I'm really good at my job. We heard Dance Delightful by Jamie Paige featuring Adachi Ray off Mackinamory, released in 2024. And Clout Train, Jamie P's mashup of Rot for Clout and Lag Train by Ina Bakamori featuring Kasane Teto. Right? Is it Teto?
Yes, that's Kasane Teto.
Okay, just want to make sure.
My good friend Susie tuned Teto for that, by the way.
Shout out to Susie!
Yes. Yeah, that was Susie. That was Susie's tuning. Yeah. Shout outs to Susie forever.
Yeah, and also we listened to Digital Physical Heart by Vonnie Lily featuring Omri, released in 2022. And we're going to end off our night with Bird Brain Radio Edit.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta.
Jamie P and OK Glass featuring Kasane Teto. Thank you so much, Jamie P. I'll see you around.
Thank you for having me. It was lovely. Oh my God,
No, you bird brain, you can't say that on the radio unless it's in Australia.